Hi MJ, what are you working on for your lesson for news literacy?
Hey Eileen, I'm working on news neighborhoods, the purpose and the elements involved in each of those neighborhoods.
So there are 6 neighborhoods. There's news, propaganda, publicity, advertising, entertainment, and raw information. Did I get all 6?
You did.
All right, so what's news?
News. News is the information that is provided to the public by journalists in order to inform us so that we can become educated and savvy consumers so that we can make a decision or come to an action.
Okay.
And the news, what's important about the news, why it's different than other neighborhoods, is that journalists provide this information to the public, and journalists abide by a code of ethics and a process of news reporting that makes the news different. What is required to have a fully fleshed out news report is that the reporter presents a fair report, that they don't have a self-interest in the reporting, they're not prejudiced about the issues, that it is a balanced report, that they provide the topic and the issue, that they provide both sides of the argument so that people understand the context of the news story, that there is not just one point of view, and also that they are accountable for their news information.
Okay, so then how would you explain propaganda?
Propaganda is one-sided. It is misleading. It is oftentimes sorry.
The first one was MJ, tell us about propaganda.
Propaganda is the information that is put out there by companies, groups, organizations, individuals in order to mislead or to misrepresent an issue or a topic. It is one-sided, and the goal of propaganda is to sway your opinion, and oftentimes there is emotional language that is associated with propaganda, which should be that red light that goes off in your head if you're only hearing one side of the story.
Okay, and then how would you explain publicity?
Publicity is a press release. It is information that is put out by companies, organizations, groups in order to enhance an image of whatever or whoever needs enhancing. And so if a new product came out, a PR release could be initiated on it. A company that moves to another location might have a press release about their organization
Or
being
like
in the area.
The iPad or the iPhone?
Perfect example, right? When iPad came out, there were many press releases letting the public know of this new device.
And then how would you explain advertising?
Advertising is similar to publicity in that it does want to enhance a product in the public's mind, but the end result for advertising is that you will part with your money. They want you to buy something.
Okay, and then how would you explain entertainment?
Entertainment is fun. It's entertaining, it's a diversion, it's amusement, and so any kind of reading that is stories are entertaining. You could read People magazine, you could read a gossip column, you could read the cartoons. Anything that will divert your attention is entertainment.
Okay, and I've heard the term raw information. What does that mean?
Raw information is new with the internet and the social interaction that happens because of it. And so the information that people respond to with their comments on blogs, or if they comment on news stories, or if they do Twitter, where anyone has the ability to put their thoughts and their voice into the environment.
Do some of these news neighborhoods cross over into one another?
They do, and that is why being a savvy news consumer is important, and why being aware of the different neighborhoods is important, because those lines are becoming more blurred. There's news, entertainment, and so you need to be aware of the particulars of those neighborhoods.
Okay. If you, at the end of your lesson, would think about the one thought, the idea that you'd like your students to walk away with, what would that be?
That would be,
MJ, if you could ask your students to walk away with one thought, one idea from the News Neighborhood lesson, what would that be?
what I'd like my kids to remember about the news neighborhoods are that first and foremost, news is different than other information because of the journalist's code of ethics and process of verification. And if they can remember that, that would be huge, that the news is different than other information.
Great, MJ, thank you.
Thanks, Eileen.